What's up, guys? It's been a minute. It's your boy Cam, and I am very excited to present NXT In Your House 2022. I remember recording NXT 2021. Was it like last year, man? It feels like it's been forever since I recorded that. But I remember what happened. You just see the match. It's just interesting to see that this is the longest save I've ever played. Like, this save I've been playing since 2020 kind of fell off a little bit, like in real life. So we're trying to catch up, but we're in May of 2022 right now. You just see the growth in the company. We signed new wrestlers. Some wrestlers had to be let go. Not a lot, but just a few. No big names, but you just see the growth. You had Rosemary and Alyssa Flash defeated Io Shirai and Kimiko Hazuhara in a Full Metal Mayhem match. That's interesting because Io Shirai is now a leader of a group that includes Kimiko Hazuhara. The Grizzly Young Veterans defeated Motor City Machine Guns. The Beautiful People defeated Renee Michelle and Ninja Warriors, Ace Austin and Jake Something. While they're teaming up. They were teaming up a year ago, and now a pay-per-view a year later, they face off against each other. Kushida defeated Killian Dane. Keith Lee defeated Chris Dijak to retain the NXT Television Championship. Rhea Ripley went on to become a major star. This was just the beginning of her ascent into stardom. She had a 67 last year to now main eventing one of her biggest shows ever a few months back in game. Dragon Lee defeated Ilya Dragunov. Both men, interesting enough, are champions. Dragon Lee is a television champion. Ilya Dragunov, the NXT UK champion. Pete Dunne defeated Brian Pillman Jr. You had Adam Cole defeated Santos Escobar. You had Mao Awatani beating Tegan Knox. You had Yoi Katsumasu defeated Yohei defeating Tyler Bate to retain the NXT North American title. And then you had just the beginning of the next phase in NXT. We started where NXT was in 2020. Then we signed some new wrestlers like the AJ Styles, Hiromu Takahashi. We brought back Finn Balor, Ronda Rousey. And those signings have just brought us to a new echelon when it comes to ratings and matches, to getting the next class of people that was like an Aleister Black. He was in the original group. Then you got Kota Ibushi, Daniel Bryan, all these other people. I can't even list all the names. I'm probably forgetting some. But just signing these new wrestlers, building up our new wrestlers like a Toni Storm, bringing in a Rhea Ripley, just building up these people like a Tyler Bate, like a Pete Dunne, like a Chris Bay, Trey Miguel, all these different people. Dragon Lee, Ilya Dragunov. To me, these are homegrown people that I've built from the ground up. Ace Austin and Jake Something. But let's get into the show. Enough of me talking. Let's get into the show, which I hope is really good. We probably got some surprises in there. Speaking of new signings, spoiler alert. So we are here at the Great American Ballpark. I'm pretty sure, if I'm doing my research correctly, is that where the Cincinnati Reds play? Because we're in Ohio, Buto, Ohio. I'm a Michigan fan. But you got some good athletes there, and you got a hot crowd there. William Regal says tonight will be a special night here in NXT, and he welcomes people to the show. We're kicking it off with Ilya Dragunov versus Roderick Strong for the NXT UK Championship. 81, really good. Ilya Dragunov defeated Roderick Strong in 1331 by pinfall the Torpedo Moscow. Ilya Dragunov makes defense number 2 of the NXT North American title. Not the NXT North American, the NXT UK Championship. My bad. It's 1 o'clock, but still, no mistakes. Ilya Dragunov, 75. Roderick Strong, 76. 81 rated match is fantastic. I've been building up Roderick Strong as a singles ever since the Balor Club split. I put him on a new brand because I want people to show that Roderick Strong is pretty good. I was actually watching his match with Kazuchika Okada back in November, and I just remember saying, man, this guy is really good. He was Mr. Ring of Honor for a little bit before he came into NXT. Kind of got lost in the mix with UE, Balor Club. He was good as a singles, had a good showing in the NXT Legacy Invitational, but this shows that Roderick Strong is pretty good. But Ilya Dragunov, man, that guy is fantastic. 82. Ilya and Roddy put on a barn burner. Ilya raises the NXT UK title in victory. 81. Not 80. 81. 80. 81 was Bronson Reed's performance. And about to have great wrestling and good heat. Killer Kross defeated Bronson Reed in 10:38 by submission with the cross jacket. Killer Kross 79, Bronson Reed 81. Killer Kross has been undefeated this year. He hasn't lost at all this year. Killer Kross, I've been giving that Sean O'Hare type, giving the intellectual psycho. He said Bronson Reed was a waste of big man potential, and Bronson Reed is somebody I've been building up to. That man is great. And these two guys, like I said, they've been growing since the past year. Killer Kross 79, Bronson Reed 81. Reed is fantastic. He's just been continuing to ascend, but Killer Kross is the one that wins here tonight. Yeah, that guy shows up, but Kross says no one can stop him. He stands there with his hot wife, Scarlett Bordeaux, and all we hear is da-da-da-da-da. The crowd erupts. The crowd is going crazy. Brock Lesnar, yes, the cowboy, Brock Lesnar, comes out jumping all around gleefully with the ponytail and all. He gets into the ring and says he can stop Killer Kross. Yes, Brock Lesnar's debut as MMA badass gimmick got an initial rating of great. 85 rated segment, that's pretty good. But yeah, Brock Lesnar is here in NXT. I know it kind of goes against what NXT's been doing, but skip it. Brock Lesnar. The reason, okay, so I thought at first it was unrealistic to sign Brock Lesnar. But the thing was, I don't know what it is with the AI in this game, but they did not want to sign Brock Lesnar. I'm like, that's dumb. That's stupid. So I just chugged the offer at him. He's making like $200,000 a month, but who cares? That's Brock Lesnar. So yeah, Killer Kross versus Brock Lesnar. I'll take that. Two big meaty men slapping meat. The Beast versus the Killer. Sign me up. But Brock Lesnar makes a statement here in NXT, stepping up to one of the biggest badasses on the roster in Killer Kross. 71. In a decent match, Imperium defeated the Gold Standard in Top Flight 11:45. Skip the order of elimination, but Imperium win the NXT Heritage Championships. Leo Rush 72, Shelton Benjamin 51, Marcel Barthel 78, Fabian Eichner 55, Darius Martin 61, Dante 64. I was going to give the Gold Standard the belts, but as you see by Marcel Bartel's in-ring work, the man has 80, from 78 to 80 popularity. The man is fantastic. Just brought in Marcel Barthel. He's a little bit behind. Just brought in Fabian Eichner. He's a little bit behind. But I think you have Ilya with the NXT UK Championships. Now you have Imperium behind him with the NXT Heritage Championships. I know it's a little bit of a, kind of a transitional reign for the Gold Standard, but they had their moment at NXT Legacy, and I feel like Imperium can be the standard bearers for the tag team division. 80. You got to be kidding me. But in a good match, Ace Austin defeated Jake Something in 10:32 by pinfall at the Aces High. During the match, we also had Camille run in and attack Jake Something. Ace Austin 70, Ace Austin, I'm messing up in this vid. Ace Austin, 80. Jake Something, 70. I'm going to fix that, but Ace Austin will be better off with Camille. They simply don't work together. Skip you, I'm going to make sure it does work. But kind of like how the MJF Warlow situation happened, Ace Austin brought in Jake Something a year ago. And Ace Austin says, I'm going to win the North American title by year's end. He did that by beating Trey Miguel. Ace Austin was going in champ at NXT Legacy. He lost. He's been berating Jake Something for a while. You saw that I was building this up for months now. You can see in previous takeovers where he faced AJ Styles, Jake Something as he faced AJ Styles says you could be better than being Ace's heater, his bodyguard. You have good potential. And Ace Austin's been berating Jake Something. Jake Something had enough. But it's not over because we brought Camille into the fold. Ace Austin and Camille swap spit. The crowd's like, get away. It has Ty Conti, Sammy Guevara heat, and the crowd is just disgusted by these actions, like the Edge and Lita stuff. Ace Austin and Camille obnoxiously just swap spit with each other. I mean, my gosh, it is sickening. But Ace Austin and Camille, two, not like no homo, hot young stars, because Ace Austin has 80 popularity. Camille has like 85 star quality. The woman's getting up there. She's in like the 66, 68 popularity range. But for the past months, I've been getting notes saying Camille has great star quality. The woman is worth pushing. And I think being with Ace, I think that's good. So pairing two hot young stars together, being an annoying couple, I think this is just going to catapult Ace back. He was right there, but it's going to catapult him back up to that North American title, Japanese heavyweight title scene, possibly facing either Ricky Starks or Kota Ibushi. But I could tell that this feud with Jake something hasn't ended yet. 80. In a superb match, Mustafa Ali defeated Dragon Lee in 1408 by pinfall with a reverse 450. During the match, Renee Michelle ran in and attacked Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali wins the NXT Television Championship. So 2 title changes so far. Mustafa Ali wins the NXT Television Championship, and Imperium won the Heritage Championships. Mustafa Ali 85, Mustafa Ali 75, Dragon Lee 85. But once Mustafa Ali became the leader of the Light, I knew I wanted to strap some gold onto him. And Dragon Lee, his moment came at NXT Legacy by beating Santos Escobar, a heated rival of his. But I think the greater story is Mustafa Ali winning that championship. And this was inspired by that Twitter promo he had all those months back, talking about that you fans are what's wrong with America. I'm kind of doing a little bit of version of that, but Mustafa Ali is saying that he can bring people towards the light, like mid-card obscurity. He can bring them towards the light. So but he's been winning. He beat Bronson Reed at Legacy, and he's finally won the television championship. 80 rated match, pretty good. 69. In a decent match, Chelsea Green and Deonna Purrazzo defeated Lana Austin and Dakota Kai in 10-17, where Deonna Purrazzo submitted Lana Austin with the Fujiwara armbar. Deonna Purrazzo and Chelsea Green split 66 apart. Dakota Kai 71, Lana Austin 50. So the story behind this, Deonna Purrazzo, you kind of know with the superstar shakeup, but in the weeks leading up, Dakota Kai revealed videos showing that Deonna Purrazzo saying that Lana Austin really isn't worthy of being in the Beautiful People. And Deonna Purrazzo isn't really in the Beautiful People yet, but she's teaming with Chelsea Green because she doesn't like Lana Austin. Lana Austin turned on the Beautiful People after seeing this video, and her and Dakota Kai were teaming up, but they lost to Chelsea Green and Deonna Purrazzo here tonight. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. But 69 rated match, pretty good. So 83. So Hiromu Takahashi's waiting in the ring for his partners. So you have Bivens Enterprises, Hook, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin. They're all in the ring. That's Bivens Enterprises. And they're waiting for Hiromu Takahashi and his partners. And they say, get back up for a 3v3. You see Razor, he was already on the roster. And you hear like famous guitar riff. Da-da-da-da-da-dum. Dum, dum. Razor steps out. Then Akam steps out. Authors of Pain are back here in NXT 83 rated segment. Hiromu waits in the ring. AOP are back, and we have actually a pretty decent match. Hiromu Takahashi and Authors of Pain defeated Bivens Enterprises. Hiromu Takahashi pinned Chris Sabin with a fisherman suplex. Hook 50. Chris Sabin 65, Alex Shelley 79, Razor 65, Razor 65, Akam 59, Hiromu Takahashi leading away with the 88, but Hiromu gets one up on Bivens Enterprises with the help of Authors of Pain. Pretty good match, and about to have great heat and good wrestling. Volta Nagunta. Volta defeated Tyler Bate in 1943 by pinfall with a golden bomb. Volta with an 87 Tyler Bate, 78. 80 rated segment. It's fantastic. Crowd is chanting, "This is awesome," above the ring general. Volta and Tyler Bate, they both can barely stand to their feet after this fantastic match. But Volta is the winner. They had a rematch at NXT. I think it was like Blackpool, and they had like a 45-minute match. And the story is that Tyler Bate said that he still hasn't gotten over losing to Volta all those years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, and he says that he's going to rectify that. But Volta continues to win, rebounds after losing the NXT UK Championship to Ilya Dragunov. Wow, that was a great match. And about that great wrestling good heat, Finn Balor and AJ Styles defeated the Hunters in 14:37 when AJ Styles pinned Eddie Edwards with the Super Styles Clash. AJ Styles 88, Finn Balor 83, Eddie Edwards 81, David Richards 77. 84 rated match. You're not gonna hear me complain. 82. Balor and Styles beat the Hunters. Finn Balor gestures too sweet to AJ Styles, and AJ Styles reciprocates. So it seems like AJ Styles is kinda trusting Finn Balor, not all the way, but you know Finn Balor is a slimy weasel. You just gotta keep both eyes out on him. But for tonight, AJ Styles too sweet Finn Balor. 80, man. All the matches are hitting tonight, man. In a decent match, Duragan Barado, Io Shirai, Utami Hayashishita, Jungle Kiona, Kimiko Asahara defeated Mayu Iwatani, Kaylee Ray, Jamie Hayter, and Sayuri. And 14:01, Utami Hayashishita submitted Jamie Hayter with the Argentine backbreaker rack. Sayuri 62, Jamie Hayter 56, Kaylee Ray 62, Mayu Iwatani fantastic 87, Kimiko Asahara 70, Jungle Kiona 68, Utami Hayashishita 72. Io Shirai with the 91, but Duragan Barado defeated Mayu Iwatani in Queen's Landing. So Io Shirai got a 1-up on Mayu Iwatani on 2 pay-per-views now. 2. But fantastic match. 100 rated segment. So we have a promo hype package between Toni Storm and Charlotte Flair and our co-main for the NXT Women's Championship. 82. Pretty good. In an exceptional match, Toni Storm defeated Charlotte Flair in 15:32 by pinfall of the Strong Zero. Toni Storm makes defense number 1 of the NXT Women's title. Toni Storm 85, Charlotte Flair 94. They have great chemistry. I was a little bit worried about this. I didn't know if they had enough psychology to do that, but if they did, I was hoping for a blue rated match. But 82 for our co-main, I am not going to complain. 82 is fantastic. Speaking of fantastic, William Regal comes out and says he won't be long, but he says that new signings are coming to both Thunder and Inferno. Let me introduce you to one of them. And he introduces Cesaro. Yes, the Swiss cyborg, the Swiss Superman is back in NXT. And Cesaro just does, the fist to the crowd and he walks back. But Cesaro is here in NXT. Legitimate gimmick, pretty good. Large boost to charisma during matches and angles. But yes, the Swiss Cyborg is here in NXT. Can you just imagine the matches that we could have with Cesaro? Cesaro versus Ilya Dragunov. Cesaro versus Volta. Cesaro versus Brock Lesnar. Cesaro versus AJ Styles. Cesaro versus Finn Balor. Sign me up. Cesaro is fantastic. And I can't wait to bring him here. We need a real workhorse on this roster. And I think Cesaro is a great candidate for that. But in our main event, Ricky Starks versus Kota Ibushi, 84. In a superb match, Kota Ibushi defeated the face of the Revolution and Ricky Starks at 15:40 by pinfall of the Phoenix Splash. Kota Ibushi makes defense number 7 of the Japanese Heavyweight Championship. And he makes defense number 2 of the North American title. Kota Ibushi, 85. Ricky Starks, 74. Fantastic match. I'm glad I put this as the main event. Like I said, I was debating between Toni Storm and Charlotte Flair or Ricky Starks and Kota Ibushi. But since the North American Championship is the heavyweight title of Inferno, I decided to put that on there. And Kota Ibushi just skyrocketed. I mean, my gosh, the man went from like 69 popularity. I'm like, where's this guy from Japan that was having all these blue rated matches? Just give it time. Man started working. And he's almost at blue rated in almost every region. But a really good match. 85. Kota Ibushi recognizes Ricky Starks as the next generation. Kota raises both titles in the air. 85 rated segment. 86 rated show. Tell me what you think down below. We smashed our old rating as we're supposed to do because every year you're supposed to get better. Tell me what you think down below. So much has happened on the show that I can't even recap currently because not only is it a lot, just watch the vid, but also it's almost 2 o'clock. The brother gotta get some sleep. But no, I'm very excited to see the future of NXT. And I just love that we have a mix of established stars and we're just building up the newer stars. I just love it. It just satisfies me creatively, and I hope I can bring you more satisfying content in the future. Tell me what you think down below. I'll see you when I see you. Peace.